We're going to start off with an opening statement from Coach Bennett, and then we'll open up the floor for questions.
Yeah, just obviously a hard-fought game. Had to overcome a lot. I thought Taine got us off. We were struggling a little bit, and he really was tough and got us going with some hard plays. Jordan Minor's defense down the stretch. It was a little bit of every man when they were called upon had to do it, and we had to kind of fight to get that one. Missed some free throws, obviously, but very thankful and obviously a meaningful game.
Okay, we're going to start off with the young man in the back.
David Teal with the Times-Dispatch in Richmond. Tony, you mentioned kind of the all-hands-on-deck mantra, but Jordan's defense late against post, and also the Dante Harris hits a big shot, and Taine, and then
Andrew Rohde.
Yes, right. Rohde came off the bench. Did you anticipate it was going to be this way?
I thought it would. We had a couple guys get injured on Monday or Tuesday that couldn't practice, so they were really hobbling, and I could see that, and I thought we were going to have to use everybody. But it was just a game where Ryan fought his heart out to guard post. Obviously, then we had Blake doing it, Jordan early, and then I went back to him, and he did a great job. And again, it really was. Dante's on-ball D was good, so it really was that. And, this team this year, I think that's kind of been a, recent. IMAC were a little out of sorts early, but they made big plays when they had to as well.
Okay, we have the gentleman here in the third row.
Jeff White, VirginiaSports.com. Tony, Isaac was out of the game for a good part of the second half. You put him back in late. He got fouled on the three-pointer. Then he hit the three in overtime. Did you have any idea what to expect from him tonight?
Yeah, he hadn't practiced for 4 days. He sprained his ankle pretty bad on Monday or Tuesday, and he didn't do anything until a little bit at shoot-around, and basically we said test it in warm-ups and see how it goes. And he moved good. You could tell he was a little ginger, but I think as the game wore on, it was good. And again, he made some big plays that we needed. So it was good. But again, Taine did a great job, and Taine picked up where he left off from our last game and then just carried it, and we knew we were going to need that. But I thought Andrew Rohde gave us a great lift, too, on the perimeter.
Okay, the gentleman in the back.
Tony, Dave Preston, WTOP Radio in Washington. The way that Boston College got things going early, what was the toughest part for you guys trying to contain them, and what were they able to take advantage of when they were able to jump out? Yeah, well, they've done a really good job. They've Earl has done a great job with their team, it's just, I think the way that they're tough-minded. Post is an inside-outside attack. Harris has played so well, and you could tell they were sort of used to playing. We were, got 20 minutes to warm up. It felt a little off for us. They got some transition buckets and some offensive rebounds. And I just thought they hit us in the mouth first, but we stayed the course, got some stops, and then got to it. But we were a little just not quite ready to start. We tried to be, but didn't play out that way.
Okay, gentleman in the back.
Patrick Stevens from the Washington Post. For Jake and Taine, you guys had kept them scoreless for 5+ minutes there at the end of regulation, and they hit that shot. How difficult was it to sort of regroup, given that you guys had largely done everything you were supposed to do other than get the rebound on that play?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of it was, obviously, you said it, we didn't get the rebound. I think a lot of the reason it was that close, some missed shots, but, one thing that kind of never changed towards the end was our defense. I thought guys were just really gritty. Especially like Coach said, Jordan coming in and that was a huge lift, huge help. And then guys just playing team defense around him. I know we didn't clean up that one rebound, but coming back into the huddle, we were optimistic about overtime, and so it was good.
Okay, all right, gentlemen in the front here.
Yeah, Kip Coons, Press Box View. Jake, you're out there at the start of the game when BC is draining threes, from, especially Harris, from everywhere. Were you afraid that they were never going to miss? What was the mindset at that moment when you're down considerable?
Yeah, no, that's not the first time we've gotten out to kind of a slow start this season, and so we've kind of learned from those experiences. But, you start seeing those shots falling, and I think a couple of them came on our mistakes, but, he hit a few really tough shots with a hand in his face, and so we're living with those. We're going to clean up the mistakes, obviously, and not give a good shooter like that wide open shots, and then live with the results if he's making shots with a hand in his face.
Okay, gentleman in the fifth row there.
Michael McGraw with thesaber.com. Coach, Andrew Rohde played 0 minutes in the end of the season game against Georgia Tech, but 25 minutes tonight, and you mentioned that he was a significant contributor. Was there something that you saw on film that led you to play him, or was it something in practice, or just a decision that you, as the game wore on?
Yeah, I think against Georgia Tech, Taine played so well, we tightened our rotation up, and, you know, I knew that Andrew would play again, and I think with Isaac McNeely not being full strength with his ankle, I said we're going to probably have to, you know, see how it goes. And Andrew's helped us all year. He moves without the ball well. You know, it's great for seeing him knock down some of those shots because his feel is good. I thought he actually defended well on Harris because Harris got it going. But I just thought, you know, Taine got us going. It was kind of both of them. And I was like, boy, I was thinking of bringing Taine back, maybe bringing Ryan back. But that group with Jake and Jordan and IMAC, you know, he was rested. He certainly was. And then Reese and Andrew, I just thought they were guarding well. They were moving, and they had a little rhythm. And you know, those are the decisions that you got to make, and they stuck it out.
Okay, gentlemen standing.
Zach Peerless, CBS Sports. Tony, on the Reese Beekman 3 in overtime, I saw Jason Williford and Johnny Carpenter kind of nudging each other, almost laughing. What was the play design there? Why were they so excited about that one? I mean, obviously the make helps, but
yeah, I think so.
There was something, they almost seemed extra excited about it.
You'll have to ask them. I just think, you know, he had missed one, and did it bound out to him? I can't remember if that was part of it's a play that they designed. It was their play, so they wanted to get Reese. No, I think they just were excited that he hit the shot. So that's the extra pass that Isaac made, and then he banged it right. I just think the excitement of him knocking that shot down at that moment after he was a little cold was, you know, obviously a big-time play, and then he had a nice pass to Jordan to seal it, too.
Okay, gentlemen here in the front.
Michael Phillips with the Fan. Is there anything you can do about the free throws at this point in the season? How do you work on that going forward?
We're saving them till we need them, so we just like to. That's part of the deal. Someone ask Taine a question, please. We need to hear his New Zealand accent. So, Jeff.
Gentlemen in the front here. Go ahead.
Taine, going into overtime, how'd you guys regroup after that last shot and find your way back?
Yeah, obviously it's tough. You know, when they hit a shot like that. But I think, you know, we just have confidence in everyone. Obviously, the guys who played in overtime defensively were awesome and hit shots at the right time. So I think, yeah, obviously hurts, but I think we have confidence in this team. And, yeah, just awesome to have the result that we did.
Okay, in the front here.
Taine, you got a little bit of time in the ACC tournament last year. This was the first time you'd really played in a significant part of the game. Did that experience last year kind of help you get ready for this year?
Yeah, for sure. I think all the moments throughout my first 2 years of kind of getting exposure here and there was definitely a big help. And, yeah, it was pretty cool to be able to have minutes tonight. But, yeah, I think the experience in the past few years has definitely helped, yeah.
Okay, guys, it's going to be the last question. Jim standing there.
For Taine, you're an experienced guy. You've been here. I remember the Iowa game, I think, 3-4 years ago. What have you learned about yourself over the last 3-4 years here at UVA? And what has it meant to have this opportunity, especially at this crucial juncture?
Yeah, obviously super grateful for the opportunity I have to help this team try and win, especially in critical times. I think, yeah, just trying to remain focused on getting better and just trusting the process. Obviously trust coach and the coaching staff with their decisions. So, yeah, I've just tried to remain as ready as I can, and hopefully when I'm called upon, I can help this team win.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations, Coach.
Yep.